beautiful people out there. I'm excited, like always, to introduce my best friend, hottest bitches. God. Okay, it's really late and we're like both super stressed, but like we just wanted to do it. Tim had already his first drink with my mom, by the way. While I was still working. But we had empanada. So yeah, let's introduce ourselves for the people who don't know me. Don't know
us. Okay, it's really late.
My name is Graciela Morcillo, and I'm here today with Tim Reichel.
Hello.
And we're talking about soft egg.
Soft egg.
Okay, soft egg. That's our word. Weichei.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
Tim, are you a soft egg?
I'm the softest of the eggs. I'm definitely a soft egg. Yep. I would say that, like, if anything, I'm probably considered a soft egg.
Yeah, like, we're probably still in the age where we would consider you a soft egg.
Yeah.
But like, probably like if you would be hetero, they wouldn't think of you as a soft egg. I don't.
Straight.
Think so. I'm
that was German.
Like, hetero, yeah. This is also a German class, I guess.
You can learn different languages here.
Yeah, no, like, oh Jesus, I'm done with languages.
If you're straight.
If you're straight, exactly. If you're straight, then I guess no, you wouldn't apply to the term of like the definition of a soft egg. Would you jump over 100 meter? Would you do bungee jumping?
No. I would definitely not do bungee. I hate bungee jumping.
I would do it.
Yeah, I know. I was actually going to say earlier, you're probably like, okay, there's no such thing as a hard egg, but I'm more of a soft egg than you are. You're actually the hard egg here, the hard-boiled one.
I'm a tough cookie.
Yeah. But I keep asking, would I do bungee jumping? Hell no.
I look really sweet, but I'm a tough cookie.
Yes, you are. I'm the soft egg
No,
here.
actually, I don't think I would do bungee jumping. I would love to do like the other one. How's it called?
What? Paragliding? Like when you jump out of...
Yeah, I would like to do that.
I wouldn't ever. So. Never, ever. I'm afraid of heights.
Okay. What about... what else do soft eggs not do?
I think soft eggs... Well, what is a soft egg, first of all?
Well, that's true. Maybe we should start with that. A soft egg, I guess...
So in German we say Weichei, by the way.
Yeah,
so
Weichei.
It's soft egg in English. But what is it? Tell them.
A soft egg, according to the Duden, one of the main dictionaries, is a male person who is not a macho.
Does it say that?
It actually says that, like, the origin... Oh, no, I read it somewhere else in another dictionary, but, like, no, it basically just gives you other words. It doesn't even... Duden doesn't even give you a real definition. It just means, like, to be really scared and, like, afraid of things. But when I looked up the origin, it said that it's, like, the term arrived in the 1980s. So the term arrived in the 1980s, and it was because the term macho arrived, and then they had to rethink the gender. So what does it mean to be a man? And then, like, the opposite of a macho would be a soft egg. But back then it was, like, connected with the idea of being left-wing and have muesli at 2 in the morning, and like a cliche. Yeah, really weird, but like that's not the way we think of it anymore.
Yeah.
I think now it's mainly a term for men.
The term is so gendered.
It's definitely gendered. But I must say when I was a child, I think if you hear children speaking, they would call it also, like girls would call each other Weichei as well. I think so, at least I do.
Weichei, yeah.
Yeah, like if you're afraid of doing something.
Yeah.
But as older as you get, it's getting more gendered.
Yeah.
And it definitely, it's a I forgot the word again. I'm done. Not hetero.
Straight. Such a straight people thing to say.
It's a straight people thing to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's mainly for men. I wouldn't call a girl Weichei.
No.
Which is weird, I think. But
Well,
like, maybe we don't have eggs. Well, I have eggs. I was like, like...
balls. Are we talking eggs
like,
right now? Exactly.
Because like in German you would call balls eggs,
Yes, a man's balls, you call them eggs in German.
Yeah, but you don't do that in English.
No, you
but
don't.
Like,
yeah.
I have other eggs.
That's true, actually.
So yeah, but like it's weird. Like if a girl, well, it's so gendered.
It's completely gendered. I think to be honest, I mean, obviously I'm a gay man, and I am considerably more feminine than most straight men. Not all straight men, but most straight men. And also, they're more masculine gay men, but I'm not. I have quite a considerable amount of femininity. And I would say that soft egg was used against me in order to like shame me and make me think that something is wrong with me, even if they didn't say soft egg specifically. The idea of the soft egg, of femininity, of like a soft man, that's what was definitely used to bully me.
In preparation, I was thinking a little bit about like if I had to call a girl a soft egg, which I first was like, I've never did this, but if I had to, I don't know, I guess my first association would be more with love.
Really?
Yeah, I was just thinking like, okay, when would I be a soft egg? And I guess like if I would be a soft egg, then it would be if I have to tell somebody that I love him, I guess.
Oh, that means you turn into a soft egg when like you have to tell it to someone.
Yeah, like instead of saying just what I want or like going for it, but then at the end like I do it anyway, so maybe I'm not. But like it's those moments where I'm like, I should have done it.
Yeah.
And it's just why didn't I do it? But
because you were
I was probably scared or like, but then
vulnerable.
Yeah. But that's the idea behind it anyway.
But isn't it crazy? I was just thinking like if obviously, because what you just said, it's basically about being vulnerable. So if you take it out of context and you apply it to girls, then you mean that girls are soft eggs when they become more vulnerable, which is very interesting. I mean, I don't know if you can follow.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. It would be again kind of,
because what I'm trying to say is like if this term is used to like make men act like machos and make men act masculine, then it's almost like this term is used for them not to show any kind of vulnerability.
Well, it definitely is. It's like mocking them, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, don't be soft egg, don't be like, oh, don't do that, it's...
Yeah, I would say we have to change this word. Don't like it.
But let me ask you a question, actually.
Yeah.
Do you think you're attracted to men that are soft eggs? Yeah, it gets tricky, I think.
Well, I know my boyfriend is listening, so...
Well, spill the beans, baby. Do you think he's a soft egg?
I love him very much. No, I don't know. No, like, honestly, I feel always like I end up with people, like, I appreciate them being more vulnerable and, like, opening up. Am I initially attracted to those people? Probably not.
And that
do I have better relationships with them? And
probably,
do I love them more? Yes.
Yes.
Do I go for the bad boys normally that break my heart and then I'm crying and I'm straight?
Yes.
Well, I have a boyfriend. I'm good now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's just say that I have also gone for the bad boys, and gotten my heart broken. But that's the problem with gendered roles. If I'm the soft egg, then my partner can be the soft egg. Means if I am the feminine part in the relationship, then I'm probably looking for the opposite of a soft egg. You know what I mean? It's completely crazy what that does with ourselves. Forces us to think of ourselves in a certain way,
Yeah, but I guess this is something we all have just to work on. Like the same when you always come with the who's the bottom and who's the top,
yeah.
you know, in gay relationships. It's like something that I think in general should be more fluid. So like, even if you ask me now, am I attracted to soft eggs? Well, I'm attracted to people who are both, I guess.
Yeah.
They are soft eggs in certain parts, but they are not just. If they were just soft eggs, I would go mental. Wouldn't work with my personality, but it depends. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is just a term that we have to create, like, I don't know.
I mean, I do have to say, obviously, we don't live in the 80s anymore.
Yeah,
things have already changed. Things are much more fluid. Yeah, we definitely have better style. Did you just say I have better style? What did you say?
You heard what you wanted to hear.
Oh, I was just like, I can't.
No, I think I said
we definitely have better style.
We said I.
But we also have better lifestyle. What I'm trying to say is like the fact that like gender and sexuality are more fluid now is that it's not just like soft egg women and macho men, you know what I mean? But can we talk?
Ooh, macho man.
But like, can we talk?
Soft egg.
Yeah, literally.
Ooh,
I mean, like, it seems to be like that would be the opposite of soft egg, right?
Today, sorry. Yeah. Well, definitely. That's why the term was created at the beginning.
You have the macho man and the soft egg. Can we talk about like tops and bottoms for a moment? Because I think
Go for it.
Yeah.
What do you prefer? What's your position?
Well, what's my position? Well, it's interesting because my position has changed a little bit. I think it's become more fluid. In fact, it's become more fluid because I guess I have started considering my gender role a little bit differently. So I guess I used to be more of a bottom because like I was not shamed, I was pressured, or not even pressured.
So like the bottom position is the soft egg position.
Exactly, it's the soft egg position. Exactly, the macho man position. The straighter position, basically.
Once upon a time, he was a soft egg.
Soft egg.
But then he changed
into a macho man and became a top. No, but the thing is, like, it's changed now, and I enjoy both because like I don't see myself. Listen, femininity and masculinity, they're both just constructs, and like I just refuse to be defined by either. I like both. I like to be a top. I like to be a bottom. Things have changed, and I guess that's why I am not a soft egg. My femininity as a man doesn't actually make me soft egg. You know why? Because I reject the term and the concept of soft egg, because I reject gender norms.
So you're a soft macho.
I'm a soft macho.
Ooh, go for it.
I'm a
No, but like that's what I meant with like, I think we have to redefine this term.
Yeah.
I'm inviting everybody to redefine our soft egg.
Yes, exactly.
It's this in thinking in boxes. I don't know about the term. And we're all soft eggs in certain points, and we're allowed to be soft eggs.
Maybe it's even good to be a soft egg.
Yeah.
To feel your feelings.
There was one interpretation that I really liked this time. It was from, I hope I pronounce her name right because it's Irish, Eve, but written Aoyfe. Aoyfe? So Eve, I think that's Eve.
Yeah.
And like for her, it was like about perfectionism, like how she boils her egg, and I like that. I prefer that to like our.
To the.
Yeah, like our friend Veronica, who's British, she said that she translated it with wet blanket. So I rather want it to be like soft egg from now on. Is like if you're just a good kind of perfectionism. I must admit, I have to look deeper. Before I got the email, like we did the podcast, and I just skimmed over it, and I saw those words, and I'm like, oh, that's really interesting. I really like that. And then I really invite all of you to have a look at our blog. Have a look at the amazing work everybody is doing, how they're interpreting it. And there is no wrong and right, obviously. So we always start with the non-native artists who are guessing, and then afterwards we always present the work of the Germans who obviously know what they mean, but you would be surprised how different their definition often is. So yeah, like everybody follows. God, I can't say it. Follow our blog, follow our Instagram, follow our
subscribe
YouTube,
actually to our blog.
Subscribe to everything.
Exactly.
Just do it, please do it.
Exactly, and rethink the concepts that define who you are, because they actually don't. It's up to us to like change the concepts. Yeah. We have to reject the soft egg.
That's the thing. It's
bullshit.
Like, it's amazing that we
swearing now. Don't cut it out.
Don't worry. That's the amazing thing about language. I think like language is so subjective to a certain point, but like language changes. People change. Society changes. So we can change.
And actually, it's not like language only just changes. Language can also be changed.
Yeah, like
we can change it.
We should get rid of like macho and soft egg, and from now on it's just like hashtag soft macho.
You're both at the same time anyway. It's just
I'm
like
up for both, bottom and top.
Yeah, you're both. Aren't we both anyway? It's a distinction that we make that is artificial because we make it with language, but at the end of the day, I think we're both.
Yeah, definitely. No, we are. Like, obviously there's some tendencies that everybody has, but isn't it the golden
middle ground?
Middle ground.
Find the balance.
Yeah, that's the thing what one should aim for.
I do have to say, like, I think to me personally, like, that's a general truth in the world and of the universe, is that balance is always what works best.
Yeah, I agree. And
so I'm a soft macho. Maybe I'm gonna get that tatted actually.
Me too.
We're soft machos. We are soft machos.
Macho man.
We are, honey.
Macho woman.
We're soft macho eggs.
Macho. I prefer macho eggs.
Macho eggs.
Soft eggs.
No, macho soft eggs. Macho eggs, because the egg is like.
But we both have eggs, so macho.
But you have eggs you have eggs in every language. I actually not in English.
Let's say soft macho. I like it. Soft macho. I can be a macho too. I can flirt with you in a macho way if you want me to.
Yes, and I can be a soft egg when you flirt with me. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my god.
Okay. God. Like, honestly, I feel like this is the worst episode we made. Like, I didn't really do preparation. But anyway.
This is the worst, gonna be the best, I swear. Maybe not.
We're a macho man. Well, this time we can definitely not tell you what's the next word, because if you want to know what's next, then just go on our blog.
Subscribe, first of all.
Go on our blog. There's always the next word. Normally we always publish on the 1st. So be excited for the next word.
Yes.
We're also gonna soon have a new box in our blog.
Like a new topic area that we're gonna include.
We're gonna include songs. We were just thinking
what genre? Art form.
Pick what you want. Honestly, just go for it. But like we are working with a lot of amazing musicians, so we thought we're just gonna interpret their songs. So we have like this crossover from art and music, and I'm so excited to hear their interpretation, because I think like music means for everybody so much.
God, yeah.
And like can mean so many different things.
Yeah.
So we're really excited about that. So again, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for chatting with me, my wonderful, amazing best friend.
Of course.
Queer activist. Anybody who's up for some bottom and top action with Tim go on our Instagram.
Oh God.
He lives in Berlin, so that's the only criteria. But
Bitch
like,
is single.
we're up for the world, so like we're traveling again. We're soon vaccinated.
Soon to be traveling the world.
Yeah, if you have a boyfriend, well, it's a circumstance. It's not a problem.
Oh God.
Anyway.
Oh God.
Okay. Have a great night. We're gonna have a great night now. We're gonna
Yes.
Jesus. Just subscribe.
You should sing
Follow
goodbye.
us on Instagram. We're so excited for everything else that's coming up. We're also gonna be in the radio at some point.
Yay!
Yeah. But yeah, okay.
And we have lots of exciting things that are coming up, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned and
Tschüss!